If you would have invested last year during the height of all of this, you would have made a lot of money. I mean, whew, you would have made like 2-3x on your money. You don't believe me? Oh, I'm about to show you. Let's go.
Send me this, man.
What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Just One Glenn. I'm back with another one. First and foremost, today is the first day of 2021. Shout outs to everyone that was able to make it to see this beautiful day. Unfortunately, a lot of people weren't able to, so you really got to learn to count your blessings and never take anything for granted. Anybody that has New Year's resolutions, make sure you stay tuned. Hopefully you do. If not, then it's okay, because most people are going to end their New Year's resolution about 10 days from now. But hey, that's only what statistics show. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I definitely want to talk about these stocks right now. So if you want to invest your money like back in the height of all of this whole situation, I would love to say it, but YouTube, YouTube don't play. They don't want you saying nothing related to. So I'm just going to pull up a few different stocks and whatnot. So like Bitcoin, for instance, right? So if you were to invest back in March, Bitcoin was at $5,200 a share, like literally $5,200 a share. And now it's at $29,500. It's crazy. That's crazy. So let's just say if you had $10,000, right? And you divide it by $5,200, right? You would essentially have 1.9 shares of Bitcoin. Now, once again, Bitcoin right now is at $29,500. So that means 1.9 shares times $29,500. Yo, your $10,000 investment will be $5,600. Mind blowing. That's crazy. All right, so let's do another one. Apple. So, accounting for the stock split, if you were to invest during the height of all of this, when everybody else was pulling their money out, you would have been able to slide in. Let's just say at the very lowest. Most people don't buy at the bottom, but let's just say you did buy at the bottom. You'll be at $56 a share, right? So let's just say if you had $1,000, so $1,000 divided by $56 a share, you would have 17.8 shares, right? So now, still with that $1,000, 17.8 shares. It closed at 132, right? So if it closed at 132, that means 17.8 shares times 132 means your $1,000 would have been $2,357. Mind blowing. While everybody else was running, human psychology, running away from the problems, there were a lot of people that made money during this situation. A lot of people. So let's just say if you were one of those people that decided to, you wanted to make some money and you were to put it in the market while everybody else is running. I don't even want to talk about how much money Amazon made, but let's just say you did buy Amazon. Amazon right now is at $3,200 a share. What the? But they started at $1,800. That's a discount, man. That's a discount. So for $1,800, you would have slid in, and then $3,200, you would have almost doubled your money. It's crazy. It's like you can literally just pick any stock and just say, you know what? I'm just going to park my money here. I'm joking. You're not going to pick any stock. You're going to pick a stock that is that has a history of performing well. That's first and foremost. But we'll get into that later. But it pretty much goes to show, once again, that while others are fearful, you should be greedy, and it will pay off. It will clearly pay off. If you were to buy Bitcoin, that's crazy. Did you see the return on that? $10,000, you would have had $5,600. You would have had, $56,000. $56,000 back. Imagine if you're trying to buy a house. You needed a down payment. you say, you know what? I'm throwing my money in there. I kind of have a hunch that when money is scarce, I feel like that's when the crypto just goes up. It's just a hunch though. So, don't take me on that. Don't hold me to that. A lot of these companies that I'm looking at too, like a lot of them are companies that, I'm already familiar with. For 2021, I decided that I was going to be a lot more consistent with the different projects that I have. One of those in particular is the YouTube channel. Yes, this is 2021, and one of my resolutions for this YouTube channel is to be consistent. I want to continue to add value, and I always think about, well, what would I want to watch? And I'm always worrying about money, numbers, finances, everything that's revolving around money. I want to know about it. So a lot of the companies that I focus on are actually companies that I already use on a daily, or if I don't use them on a daily, I'm very familiar with, So that way I don't have to go out of my way to figure out what's going on. For example, Apple. I have a bunch of Apple products. I'm filming on an iPhone right now. If you're paying $1,300 for a phone, you better be able to use that camera. I'm just saying. Well, that's until my subscriber count get up, and then I can get a better camera. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. One of my favorite athletes, and I normally don't take financial advice from athletes, but one of my favorite athletes said something very, very intriguing to me, right? Well, he didn't say it to me personally, but he said this. Floyd Mayweather, he actually said that he doesn't argue with people about different companies if he doesn't own them. If you don't own any shares of that particular company, then there's no reason to be talking about that particular company. And I think that was brilliant, because a lot of times you'll see people arguing with each other about companies that they don't have no money in. So for example, you might see people arguing over here, Apple versus Samsung, right? But what does that argument really mean? Nothing. It means nothing. But if you got money in Apple, now the argument is a little bit more spicy. It makes a lot more sense. If you don't have money in a company, then you're pretty much just, bigging up another company or defending another company for no reason. Like, at least get paid for it. That's what I'm saying. Just, get paid for it. Put some money in some stocks, receive some dividends, receive some returns, and then you can talk, about that company all you want. If not, then it just doesn't make sense to really, talk about a company that you don't own stocks in. So once again, I just find it extremely crazy that, if you were to invest your money last year during all of this stuff that's going on right now, you would have 2 to 3x your money. That says a lot. So once again, I hate to quote people for a third and fourth time, but just like Warren Buffett said, when others are fearful, so when you should be greedy, and when others are greedy, that's when you should be fearful. So this is your boy Just One Glenn. So if you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and obviously hit that notification bell. It's your boy Just One Glenn. We out.
Send me